That sounds so
Hi,
weird.
Gabby.
But I'm
This
Gabby
is
Hartz from Gabby
Gabby.
Illustrates.
And today I
And
am
sorry.
going to be
Um, Today I
making,
really wasn't
well, I
originally
wasn't
wasn't going
really
to
doing
do
this,
this,
but
but
I'm
I came up
doing this mostly for
with these
myself
characters in my head when I was
because
injured,
when I was
and
hurt,
I
I
wanted to
I
draw
wanted
them
to
out. So I
animate
did,
these
and while I was
characters
doing
in my
that, I did
head
some
and also to draw
character
them out in my
drawings
head.
of my family,
While I did that, I also
all the ones that live in the
made
hospital at
characters
least.
of my family. Well,
So
yeah, all my
then
family
I
members
showed
in
it
the
to my
house.
friend, my coworker,
And my
and now
family
he
friend,
wants
and
me to
he
do a
wants
character of
me
him.
to draw
And I was
a character of
originally
him.
was
So
not
that's
going
what I'm gonna be
to
doing today. I'm drawing a
do
character of
anything
my
with
friend.
do this or shoot it, but might as well if I'm doing it, do it. So here I am. Enjoy. Okay, first thing first, I try to get I try to start with his silhouette just to get a feel of how I want his body shape to look like. And I'm doing it in black because that's his favorite color. His favorite color is black. So I start that off with the basic of his silhouette down. An A-line piece of paper, of course. And to go with the colors, I looked up some colors, pick out some colors on my color pencils to to use later for his body. I guess his clothes. Which there's orange and green. I have this much orange and this much green. But why do I have so much green? I don't know. I don't know. I have so much greens, but I have a lot of greens. More than I have oranges. And I have a lot of colors, but apparently most of them apparently looks to be green or brown. I also took out some brown for its skin color, but I'm not gonna worry about that too much and just put it to the side for now. I just want to concentrate on his core colors, and I pick orange and green for symbolic reasons. If I remember, I'll put it up on the screen. Not, I didn't, I guess. I don't know. So I'm just gonna play around until I get something I like. Okay, so the thing about this is when I first thing I think of what clothes he wears, the first thing I think of was like I think of is superhero shirts. That's the first thing I thought of. I'm like, all right, so I'm just gonna go with that. Since that's the first thing that came to mind, I'm gonna stick with it. And but when I was drawing his silhouette, I like the idea of baggy pants and boots. I never saw him wear it, but I like the idea of it, so I'm going with it. I hope he likes it. And I don't know what shade of green or orange I'm gonna do this, but I'm just gonna play around with it and figure out something. I also don't know what I'm gonna do with the shirt. Out going copyright for it. I think I'm just gonna make up a superhero logo or something. Yeah. I hope I can make one. Yeah, there we go. Something basic and generic. Trying to outline and figure out everything. And I'm just gonna play with this. I have no idea what shades. So I'm just gonna play with the shades until something jumps at me. And I made several silhouettes. It's not very difficult. Something very simple. I'll make design something simple. A shirt, pants, boots, and I'm gonna add a bag in because whenever I see him, he always has a bag with him. So I'm gonna add his bag in there, but bag, and it fits the. It is not out too far from his original shape or silhouette, so it kind of goes with it. I like it. Now it's time to sketch his face. Not that I forgot, but yes, I forgot. And then move on to the full body, head, figure, everything. I did just a really quick sketch of his face, and while I'm at it, I also forgot to look for his body color, which I have no idea what I'm going to do. I'm just like swatching out all my browns just to figure out what color to use. Okay, there we go. Stay. So swatching it out, seeing which to use for his body color, and he's like a mid dark brown, I guess. I just said this earlier, but I am not looking at references of him to do this. I'm just going based off my memory and what I think of him as a character, his character. Well, personality is maybe better, easier to say. His personality. So I have no idea what to do, what skin tone I'm gonna pick, but I'm just gonna pick the closest to what I remember, which is more the mid brown. So I'm gonna rid of the lights and the really dark ones, which I think is this one. And just 1, 2, 3. I keep that one. Keep that one. There's that one. Keep this one. There's this one. It's too red. And it's light brown. That's funny. It's a pretty brown. So, and then move on to coloring. But this time I'm going to color it in markers. Markers. I feel like I have a sliss. I don't know why. I think I do have a sliss. Do you think it's too light? Like, you could answer me. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let me concentrate now. Focus. I'm gonna get this. So after I erase, ooh, I hope I didn't erase too much. I get to coloring with markers. Some are water-based, some are alcohol-based. And some of the alcohol I had left over, I put this in a little jar in hopes that it doesn't evaporate, and it didn't. Yay. And if you can't tell from because you're distracted by the stellar penmanship, I did not use any reference for the sketch whatsoever. But I try my best for this one. It's just to get a general idea of how things are gonna look for me. Well, it's a general lookout for me. I need to finalize this drawing to get to the more final drawing. So here it is. This is the initial sketch. And we'll move on to the turnaround. Not that I need to, but it helps me to do a turnaround to get the, what was I doing again? Scale. To get his scale down. Just in case if I ever want to use the character again, I guess. I don't know. But before I do the final, jump into the final sketch, so I just want to do a little quick turnaround. So I'm not going to talk much into that one. So yeah. Okay, so I finally finished the turnaround drawing, and besides erasing it, I just had to erase it. I'm thinking of coloring it, but I don't think I'll do it now. Maybe a later time or date I'll do the coloring, but I like how it looks and give me a better idea of my vision. I just realized I forgot to lace up one of the shoes, pair of shoes, but anyway, I'll do that also. Add that in later. Stop moving. But yeah, so I just inked it, ink it, whatever, that word. For now, just so I could get a better idea of like the flow and shape of the clothing, how it folds on the body, and how the words will fold on the shirt, and how his face and everything all together. Once I get a better idea of how he should look. Front, back, and the front. And if you looked, I ain't missing one. I did not do a profile. I just did 4 instead of 5. Usual 5. And now, after this, move on to the final sketch, where I'll do the full drawing and coloring of this one. Oh! No one saw that. sketch turned out much better than I could hope for, which was none. I had actually no expectations of this, so of course it's going to turn out better. The pencil sketch. Now I have to color it, and if my voice sounds strange, it's not because I'm sick. I just need water. I should drink water. Oh well. I just want to get started. Okay. Now I'm erasing it so I can color it in. I really like how it came out, especially the wording. Photography, I suck at it, so it came out. So that one I had a really low expectation, so it came out better than I could have been. Well, keep your expectation low, I guess. I don't know. And kind of quickly, lightly erase so I can still see it, and I mostly can. I think I press hard on the pencil because I feel like I erase a lot. But it shows too much through the markers when I do it. So, I mean, you can still see it through the markers. It doesn't completely erase, so. Which is not bad. I like it when it's like that more. Anyway. What was it? It's water. I'm gonna start with his flesh and then move on to the rest, I guess. I do want a little background, which I wasn't just going to do. I don't really know what to do, so, but he looked like he was leaning on something, so table it was. Anyway, let me concentrate. So I flipped around and get started. Okay, here I am at the end. Finished drawing. The drawing. I finished coloring. I mean, all I'm doing now is to add in some of the line art. But I like the first sketch, initial sketch. I don't want to go too heavy on the line art, so I'm just putting it where I feel like it is needed. And as you know, I have done a few, which I saw, a few boo-boos. The biggest one was spilling all that alcohol. You could still see it on the leg. You could tell where there was a mistake, and I don't know how to fix it, but I'm holding on to one day that someone will tell me how to fix that, or maybe there is no solution. It would be the saddest thing. So I'm just ignore it and just keep going on. And I also did a few more somewhere else. Hopefully, I don't know if you can see it or know where it is, but yeah. Oh wait, yeah, the shirt. There it is. So I accidentally color in where I didn't meant to color in, but I try to fix it by making it seem like seamless, like it's purposeful. Does it read like that? I hope it reads like that. And I'm almost done. I line it. I didn't know what color to make the table, so I just went with the color that I least used, according to this, which was the green, dark green. So just did that for the table, and hopefully it works. But maybe I should have used the green for shading too. On his arm, shadow, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But I like it. Except for the shoe, most of it came out alright. Most of it. All and any. So that's all and any. You know, pretty good. Most of it. I like it. I hope he does too. That's all for today. If you watch till end, thank you for watching.